What is up, YouTube? This is going to be my first video, and it's going to be a few points that I can think of that should have been added in and taken into consideration on ScrewAttacks Death Battle 2 between Goku and Superman. Now, as you could probably see and know by my channel and what I'm wearing and around me, I'm a big Dragon Ball Z fan. I wouldn't call myself a fanboy to where I'm ignorant to when points are brought up to me, but I feel like that can be taken into consideration when making my point if you'd like to take it in. I do know about comics. I'm not huge. I know very little about Superman. I know more about Marvel than I do DC, but I do know some about Superman. Um, my sister is really the big comics person. I'm the big anime and manga, but I do know some. Not nearly as much Dragon Ball Z. So I'm not going to be arguing about how things were misrepresented in Superman, or that Superman's weaker than he was shown, because I don't really have the evidence or the knowledge to back that up. So I'm just going to be pointing out some things that when I watched it, I thought of, and I think that should have been done differently. To start off, when they used all the moves, they stated all the moves for the two characters, Goku and for Superman. They gave Goku, instant transmission, solar flare, Kamehameha, Spirit Bomb, Kaioken, all that good stuff. But one big thing was missed about instant transmission. Now, instant transmission was not used in the fight or brought up by ScrewAttack in the way that it should have been used. Goku could have easily taken a hold of Superman, instant transmute straight out the way, and bring him to another planet with red suns. Now, as we all know, red suns are Superman's weakness, well, along with kryptonite, but planet Krypton's destroyed, so that you can kind of forget about. But still, a planet with a red sun would make Superman a lot weaker than he is. I'm not saying weak enough for Goku to defeat him easily, but it would give Goku an upper hand. And I'm sure Goku has found planets with red suns through his travels after he beat Frieza and Planet Namek was destroyed. He went on training. Remember, they tried to wish him back with the Dragon Balls. He said no. He was jumping from planet to planet training. I'm sure from all his planet hopping and universe exploring that he was able to find at least one planet with red suns from which he knows people on the planet, he could pick up their life energy and instant transmute straight to them. Instant transmission could have also been used to take Goku and Superman to a planet with higher gravity, as Goku he's more used to training against gravity. I know Superman's strong. Superman can handle the high gravity as well, but it's going to take him adjusting to. But Goku has already trained in 100 times gravity, and he trained in 10 times on King Kai's planet. He's used to training in high gravity, so he'd be able to handle it, and he wouldn't really need time to adjust. While Superman, on the other hand, would definitely be able to handle it, but he would need some time to adjust, giving Goku a temporary upper hand. Another big thing that was brought up in the ScrewAttack Death Battle 2 Goku vs. Superman was that power levels mean nothing. And while the voice actor of Frieza may have said a secret mark that made it seem like they mean nothing, if any of you guys went to see Resurrection of F in theaters in the US, you would know that the voice actors know nothing about the series. They did interviews and questions with these voice actors and asked them some of the easiest Dragon Ball Z trivia that's ever been asked, and they didn't know anything. The questions were like, who is Krillin's wife? Or like, they were ridiculous questions, and the majority of them they got wrong. These voice actors don't know much about the series. They're just that voice actors. Most of them aren't fans. Most of them don't come back and watch the series. They do their lines, they read the script, and that's it. So I wouldn't really take what one voice actor said and say, oh, now everything's meaningless. Now, power levels shouldn't be taken to a T, not at all. But power levels are never represent a higher amount than the person is. A power level may be lower than a person is. He may have higher potential to power up, as we've seen a million times in Dragon Ball Z, where, Goku or Vegeta, they read their power level and, it's something low. Bad guys laughing, saying, oh, my power level is this much higher than yours. they power up or they go Super Saiyan, Scouter explodes, and you know, now it's higher than they expected, but that power level was reading lower than it should. You'll never catch where someone will read someone's power level and be like, "Oh my God, it's over 9,000!" Bro, did you just make another over 9,000 reference? Alright, I know. I had to do it, but seriously, if it's a power level of, 180,000, oh wait, I made a mistake. It's 110,000. Doesn't happen. Power levels will never, ever represent, like, they'll never be taken at a point and a person is actually weaker than what it's registered as. And now, another thing that was brought up was that, Superman's power is infinite. It's endless, and that's why he'll win. Goku has a limit. No matter how strong he is, he has a limit. No, Goku does not have a limit. No Saiyans have limits. Well, at least pure-blooded Saiyans. I'm not sure if the Zenkai boost applies. Well, I know it applies to Gohan, applies to Goten. I'm not sure if it's going to apply to Quarter Saiyans or, for like Pan or anything like that. But for Goku, yes. Goku gets stronger with every near-death experience in every battle he fights. Which means even if he lost Death Battle 1 against Superman, it should have made him stronger. And after his fight with Golden Frieza, and he's been doing the training with Wiz, every time Goku is pushed to the limit or another Saiyan, they get a boost to their power. So while Superman's power may be limitless, so is Goku's. So those are just a few of the things I wanted to mention. Those are a few points that I thought should have been taken into consideration in the video. But in my opinion, I think Goku would win. But this video is not even about that. It's just about a few points and things that I felt were misrepresented and left out. So that's it. If you guys like the video, please subscribe. I'm trying to do some more videos like this, some things related to different animes and manga. But that's it. Have a good one.